Okay, I got a short video for you today, and it's going over that whole Denver law that was going to be, that was on the ballot that said that landlords would have to pay a tax to provide lawyers for tenants for free, right? And basically, it failed. So I have a quick article. I'll go over it real quick here. It's coming from the Denver Post, and it says, Denver initiated Ordinance 305 results. Voters rejecting landlord tax to pay for eviction representation. So yeah, this is great news for landlords in Denver. Basically, the voters, they use common sense. They said this law is no good, okay? So let me read this article real quick. Denver voters came out against the new excise tax on landlords to fund a legal defense program for tenants facing eviction. Initiated Ordinance 305, known as No Eviction Without Representation Denver, trailed by a roughly 60% to 40% margin throughout Tuesday night. And that margin was maintained on Wednesday morning with 72,599 no votes and 45,721 in favor as of 8:15 a.m., according to Denver election results. Supporters of 305 said they would remain hopeful until every single vote was counted. Nevertheless, this is a success story of a few housing activists who took on the status quo to make a huge material change in the lives of Denver renters, and we look forward to seeing the full results in the coming hours and days, Mary Imgrund, a spokeswoman for No Eviction Without Representation, or NEWR, said in an email. The measure would have charged landlords in Denver $75 per year, or per year per unit they own. The money from that inflation-adjusted tax, estimated just shy of $12 million in the first year, would go to fund the legal defense for tenants during eviction proceedings. Yeah, and I made a couple of videos on this whole proposed law in Denver, right? And the main problem I have with it is that, simply put, eviction is a civil case, okay? It is between two parties. It isn't between the government and individual, okay? So saying that you're going to provide or pay for lawyers for one side and not for the other, it's wrong. And even worse, you're forcing the party in the case, one of the parties in the case, to pay for the lawyer for the other party before a decision is even made. Okay, this is ridiculous. It was wrong. The Denver voters agreed with me. This was a stupid law, and it is gone. And, they can talk about hopes and dreams and all that garbage, right? But here's the fact, okay? 90% of evictions are for non-payment of rent, and there is no fighting that. You didn't pay the rent, gotta go, okay? So, real simple. Great news for landlords in Denver.